Your ads aren't failing because of bad copy. They're failing because your buyer is resisting something you haven't even seen yet. Today, I'll show you the psychological process top DTC brands use to turn every product flaw into a buying reason. In consumer psychology, there's a principle that says your prospect starts resisting the moment they consider spending money. And that resistance doubles when your product has one of these built-in problems. It sounds too complicated. It doesn't feel important enough, or it costs more than everything else in the category. Top direct response strategists use a framework called redefinition. It means shifting how your buyer interprets the product, so the drawback becomes either irrelevant or becomes a benefit. 1. Redefine complicated into simple. In persuasion science, there's a mental shortcut where people follow the path of least resistance. So if your product sounds complicated, your job is simple. Redefine the process as effortless before the prospect ever imagines difficulty. You don't say it's easy. You prove it's easy by showing micro steps anyone can do. 5 minutes, 1 button, 3 movements, no tools, no learning curve. 2. Redefine not important into critical to daily life. There's a storytelling pattern high-converting brands follow. You expand the role your product plays in your customer's life. The smaller the appeal, the bigger the story you must build around it. You make it matter in situations they never considered. 3. Redefine expensive into a smaller price than the prospect thinks. Researchers discovered a bias called comparison anchoring. Your product only feels expensive compared to the wrong reference point. So you reposition the price by comparing it to a more expensive alternative, comparing it to the money the buyer wastes now, comparing it to what it saves them long-term, or framing it as cost per day. One of the oldest laws in advertising says people don't buy the product. They buy the meaning behind the product. If you want your DTC ads to convert higher with the same budget, you must remove objections before your buyers ever feel them. Master this one framework, redefinition, and your ads stop sounding like persuasion and start feeling like truth. When you remove objections through redefinition, something powerful happens. Their fear turns into confidence, their hesitation becomes clarity, and your product goes from maybe to obviously yes. If you want to understand your customers better, sell without confusion, and use psychology-backed marketing ethically, hit subscribe for more breakdowns like this.